I have just returned from my sacred ceremony in the Costa Rican rainforest with plant medicine. And all I can really say, I don't really have a lot of words for the experience, but I will say this was the most, if not one of the most transformative, profound experiences of my entire life. And it was just incredible. It was incredible. I've been to that space before. I know that layer and dimension that we are from, the source of creation, is always here. It's always here underneath, below this layer of reality. It is the real world. And ultimately, we are constantly interacting with this world, the spirit world, and we don't realize it. But one thing I realized in this whole experience, there were so many downloads, lessons that came to me, but it all connected to family and love at the end. It was crazy because I was having downloads about my brother, my family, my life, my friends, all of these things, and profound downloads. And as I had one download, my brain would connect more and I would expand deeper into more. Oh, you understand this? Now you can see this. New doors would open with every understanding, with every lesson. New lessons would come. A connection to a new door, a new reality would expand for me. And I could feel my brain was in a more connected state. I could feel this. And it was so profound, but all of the lessons, all of the downloads came back to one thing, and that is that my relationships, your relationships with your family, ultimately, everything in your life is a reflection of this. Every relationship with a girlfriend, every relationship with my friends, everything that I have, everything I don't have, is a direct reflection of my relationship and connection with my family, or the disconnection. And this hit me very hard because I saw my friendships, the people that I so-called called my friends, and I call my friends or brothers, I saw that they were the things that I didn't tell them, the things that I kept from those friends were just the things that I kept from my closest family, my brother. And this is why I was downloaded a plan. I was actually downloaded a plan into my consciousness. It was a blueprint for what I am meant to do here. And what I'm meant to do is share my gifts with my family. The wind is speaking, the wind is blowing. That is Earth. That is Earth speaking. And that's the other thing I realized, that everything in our life, everything is a message, everything is divine. And I already knew this, and I speak about this, I always share about it, but it hit me very hard because every little blow of the wind, every turn of a leaf, every message, everything is divine. It's all a signal. It's all trying to show us and teach us something. And this really hit me hard because I realized that quite literally everything is a divine message. But back to the lessons and what I learned from this experience, overall, it brought me so much peace to know where I come from. I came back home, I came back to the real world because that spirit world is the real world. That is our true home. That is where we come from. And I actually saw the blueprint for my soul in this life. I saw the blueprint for why I came here. And it all came back to family. Each individual, every single one of us came here for our family. We came here with unique soul gifts to share with our family. And the blueprint of my soul was that I have gifts, my family has gifts, my parents have gifts, but all of our gifts intertwine and tangle into this beautiful, beautiful gift of creation. And we came here with keys, every single one of us. This may not make sense to most people, but if you have a good relationship with your family, you will understand that everything comes from that. Your relationship with your family ultimately determines your gifts, the blessings, what the universe gives you, what it doesn't give you. And just coming to terms with this in the experience was so, so profound. because it meant that my only duty right now, before I drank the cup of plant medicine, my intention with the cup medicine, what the medicine was to, I just wanted to be the best version of myself. I whispered into it. I put a blessing into it. I whispered, I just want to be the best me. Show me the best me. Show me how I can give more to this world. Show me what the next step is. This is what I said. And what it showed me was my family. It showed me all of my relationships and why I need to connect more, open up more, share my feelings more with my family, because everything else is a reflection, the masculine and the feminine inside me, the balance inside my heart, how much I want to give to this world. It's all determined by relationship with family. So this is what I did, and the plan that I was downloaded, it wasn't a choice I had. The plan that was downloaded into my being was a plan to reconnect with my family, a plan to fly my brother out to Costa Rica, which I actually, inside, I was told to tell him to drop out of high school, and because he's still in high school, and bring him out here because high school is just a giant scam. It's a scam to push us into systems and society, and that's not what we're meant to do, to create products of society. And I knew that if I could get him to drop out of high school, he would be successful. And this was what was downloaded. It wasn't a choice. It wasn't me like thinking about this. This was a voice, a spirit voice that we're all connected to at all times. It's a familiar voice. It's the higher consciousness inside of you, and it's connected to all of us. And when you realize this, you realize that that internal dialogue inside your head, there's a higher self, and then there's the mind. There's the voice that knows, and then there's the voice that thinks. And I was connected to the voice that knows, but times 10, it was pouring downloads into me. So I was told I need to connect with my brother, because all my friendships, all of every friend that I have is a reflection of my relationship with my brother and my family. So I needed to fly my brother out here immediately and build the relationship with him and build him up, because I know he needs me. So this is what I found. And I just remembered and was reminded of the fact that I preach all the time, that we are divine sources of creation, and we came here to create, we came here to become love, but we came here to share our unique, beautiful soul print, the unique gifts with the world. I'll be leading some ceremonies very soon. If you'd like to potentially have the opportunity to come out here with me, reach out to me on Instagram. We'll see. All love and blessings. Bendiciones. Amor.